Chapter 4. The Cat's Fancy was a bakery and breakfast bar on the corner of King and Finn. The dining room was home to many powder-pink booths, tables set with chocolate frames. Beyond them was a counter and glass display. Stacks of cookies, towering cakes, and muffins lined its shelves. Juliet had never heard of a breakfast bar before, but she considered making a stop by in the future. At some point during the previous night's party, Juliet dozed off on the love seat. She woke sometime midday, when the servants were cleaning up, then made her graceful exit from the White Hart Manor. The rest of her day was preparation to meet at the Cat's Fancy. She did some window shopping, fixed her hair in the reflections, had a meal. All the while, her heart wouldn't still. Aside from the occasional waiter, the restaurant was dead. Juliet made her way to the front counter, where a man was counting the till. He gave her a glance as she neared, but his focus remained on his work. "Hello, sorry to bother you, but I'm meeting a dragon here. Would you happen to know if this is the right place?" Once again, he looked up. This time, his eye contact was longer. He tipped his head in the direction of a muted door along the far wall. "Downstairs," he said. "Thank you." She gave a small curtsy, a gesture brought out by nerves, no doubt. Her body buzzed. While the door looked pristine, the other side instilled less confidence. It opened to reveal a dreary staircase. Cobwebs hung from above, catching dust clumps. The stagnant air was frigid. At the far end of the narrow steps awaited another door. Its wood was weathered and gray, latch rusted. She approached with caution, steps creaking, door screeching. To Juliet's surprise, beyond was a waiting room, the sort she'd grown accustomed to after years of fine dining. The rug was intricate, plush, her heels sinking into the velvet. It spread over dark sheen floorboards, out towards the buttercream walls. The admiration stopped, her heart pounding. Stood at the reservations was a man with a comically large gun, the sort she'd only ever seen on the silver screen. He leaned back, swaying his head to the muffled music from a door behind him. "Dawn?" Juliet exclaimed. He grinned, smoothing the wrinkles of his audacious burgundy suit. "I should have known you'd make it, Dolly." "Don't dolly me! Where did you go last night?" "Where did I go? You were the one that left to dance with every dame on the floor. I wish you told me you were of that persuasion before. Gotta save myself the cost of dinner." She scowled. "I have no idea what you're on about. I went to speak with the dragon, and I did. Thank you for sending her my way, I suppose." "You're welcome, Dolly." Her nose crinkled further. "Let's leave last night behind us. You're really in the business of booze?" He shrugged. "That's not all there is to it. Cat's Fancy is classer than your average operation. Brings in a crowd more refined than even White Hart." "Oh?" Interest piqued. "There's your usual clientele, but then there are the guests of honor. Ekito, boss of the operation, has one of the largest stockpiles of ancient liquors. Dragons, greys, even a few angels come by to indulge. It's not the sort of thing the crown will touch, especially when you consider our most important guests." Her mind lit with ideas, her single elf feeling small in comparison. "Who else could be more important?" "Ain't it obvious? Spirits." She gasped. "You were serious about that?" "Didn't lie about the dragon, did I?" "I suppose you have me there, but spirits?" She shook her head in dismay. "I'd have to see it to believe it." Dawn shrugged. "If you hang around here, you're bound to. That's if you can stay around. Like I said, the Cat's Fancy is exclusive. I can't just open up. Your mother's word doesn't mean a dime here." "The dragon invited me." "Did she now?" Juliet nodded. "We have business together." "Oh? What sort?" "Haven't got the details." Dawn grimaced. "Dolly, you sure about all this? You want, I could talk to her about your sprout. Send you on your merry way home." "You think I didn't consider that? Please, get real, Donnie." Donnie didn't respond as a voice picked up behind Juliet. "Trying to convince her out of helping me?" the dragon asked, swaying past Juliet. The warmth of the previous night returned to Juliet. Even a foot from her, it was practically unbearable. The dragon was still naked, scales glistening under the golden light of the chandelier. He's doing a poor job of it. Juliet stumbled over her words, petering off into a nervous giggle. So, she's with you? Dawn confirmed with the dragon. Feria smirked. Looks like it. All right, go easy on her. Dawn frowned as he opened the door.